Today, a battle between the jackpot giants. It's brand new green versus classic red. But which game will come out on top? Well, let's find out, starting with our very first £2 million green. Will it be green for gold? Well, we're looking to match with the winning numbers or find one of those magnificent multipliers to boost our prize. So our winning numbers are number 19 and number 1. Can we find them? Well, there's 12. There's 16. We're getting closer. There's 28. Further away. There's 29. Then we've got 26. We won't win with that. There's 0. Have we got one next to it? No, it's 9. 8 away. There's the number 11. And our last chance to win. No, it's number 4. So in game 2, our number needs to be bigger than theirs. We've got 13. That's low. Yep, unsurprisingly beaten by them. What about 21? No, they've beaten us by 3. Well, in game 3, we need 2 identical symbols in a row. So can we find another bank? No, it's a cloud. What about another crown? No, it's a yacht. So game 4, another symbol match, but this time we need 3 in a row. So there's a chest next to a chest, so we could win there. There's a nugget next to a golden cup. Then we've got a pocket watch and a ruby. There's a purse and another ruby. Then in row 5, we've got a bike next to a nugget. There's the roll of cash next to the bike we needed on the row above. There's a VIP sign and a money tree. Then we've got a rainbow and a present. So we've just got the one chance to win. Is that another chest peeking out there? Yes, it is. We've got ourselves a winner. Brilliant. Green is off the starting blocks. But can red catch up? Let's find out as we clash for cash. Hello, it's Stuart. So the showdown is on. Green versus red, both tempting us with a huge £2 million jackpot. Now the newbie does have better overall odds of winning than the old timer, but does that mean it's going to win this clash for cash? Well, Green's wasted no time showing us what it can do, but just how strong a start is it? So what are we winning? No, I'm not going to find out right now. We'll keep the game show suspense going a little longer and total up all of the wins at the end. So it's 1-0 to Green, but can Red strike back straight away? Well, the gameplay is identical across both cards, so can we get a match or find a magnificent multiplier? So our winning numbers are number 1, we had that on our last card, didn't we? And number 8. Well, there's 12, we're not going to win with that. Neither 24. Wow, where are the chances? None on the top row. There's 0, 8. No way. It's another winner. Brilliant. The battle is properly on. So can we add to it by finding any more? There's 29. Not going to win with that. We won't win with 19. And look, we're not going to win with 27. So game 2, have we got a bigger number than them? We're looking to beat 12. No, they've got 25. And there's 17 next to 21. So can we find the matching symbols in game 3? Can we find another crown? No, we've got a bank. There's a palm tree next to an amethyst. So can we find 3 in a row down here? There's a rainbow and a nugget, so we don't need to scratch on. Wow, there's the chest and a chest. We could win there. Wow, there's a camera and a camera. Is that going to add to our total? There's a bike and a nugget. Then we've got a pocket watch next to a ruby. There's a ruby we needed on the row above, next to a purse. Then we've got a roll of cash and a golden cup. There's a VIP sign and a house. So what about the 2 cameras in row 3? Can we find another one here? No, it's a pocket watch. So what about the pair of chests in row 2? Can we find another one to get an identical win to our previous card? No, we can't. It's a roll of cash. But it doesn't matter, we have got that winning game 1, so red has hit back straight away. But is the prize hiding underneath the number match enough to beat green? Well, we'll find out soon. So it's 1-1, but we'll either go back to back as we head into round 2. And why don't we go in reverse order and see if we can find 3 of a kind again in game 4. So first up, we've got a bike next to a purse. We won't win there. There's rings and a nugget. Then we've got a camera and a golden cup. There's a pair of rings next to a pocket watch. So no chance to win on the left-hand side of the card. I'm seeing get my left and right wrong there. There's a money tree next to a VIP. There's a ruby next to a roll of cash. There's a chest and a chest. No way. Could we get a win there? We're not going to get a win on row 8. So come on, row 7. Have you got another chest here? No. It's a roll of cash. So will it be any easier to find 2 of a kind? First up, we've got an amethyst next to a car. Then we've got a briefcase next to a vault. So what about game 2? Is our number bigger than theirs? Wow, they are low, aren't they? So can we beat 13? No, they've got 17. What about 14? No, they've got 18. So our final chance to get a back-to-back win on card 24. And why don't we go on a hunt for that magnificent multiplier? I have never found them, I don't think, so far. There's 24. There's the number 4. There's 13. Then we've got 27. There's lucky 7. Come on, be lucky for us. There's 28. There's 06. And there's 22. So an interesting spread of numbers, but can we match with a winning number? There's 19, and we only had 13. And then that starts with 3, and it's got 1 next to it. We don't have any numbers in the 30s, so no, we can't go back to back. It's a dud. Maybe that's opened the door for red to pull ahead. So can we find 3 of a kind? In row 1, we've got a VIP sign next to a rainbow. There's the rainbow that we need on the row above next to a money tree. Then we've got a present and a present, so we could get a back-to-back win on this card. There's a money tree and a camera. In row 5, we've got a golden cup next to a golden cup, so 2 chances to win. There's a golden nugget next to a house. Then we've got a purse and a house. Then we've got rings next to a ruby. So we've got the 2 chances to win. Can we find another golden cup here? No, it's a nugget. So can we find another present here to go back to back? No, it's a bike. So what about 2 of a kind in game 3? We are looking to find a yacht, and we've got an amethyst. There's a car next to a pot of gold. So have we got a winning number to trump theirs? Wow, we've got 23 and 13. So 13, is it a winner? No, it's 17. Can we make 23 a winner? No, they've beaten us by 2. So our final chance to score a back-to-back win. And let's go hunting for those multipliers again. There's 01. There's 21. Then we've got 08. There's 28. Then we've got the number 19. Next to 17. There's 06. So our last chance to get a multiplier. No, it's 22. So will we get a match with our winning numbers? First up, it starts with 1. And we've got 19 and 17, but they've given us 14. What about a second winning number? Right, that starts with 2. We've got quite a few options there. Have we got it? No, it's 1 away from 28. It's 27. Well, no luck for red there then. We couldn't go back to back. So at the halfway point, it's 1-1. But the battle's far from over. In round 3, why don't we ramp up the tension and play a game-by-game duel? We'll start with game 1 on green, then flip-flop between each game until we've got ourselves a result. So, can we get a winner on card 17? Our winning numbers are 27 and 28. No, I don't like it when they're so close like that. Really reduces our chances. So, what are we going to find? There's 09. We're not winning with that. We're not winning with 22. Can we win here? No, it's 23. Well, at least we're getting closer. There's 18, so we won't win with that. There's the number 1. There's 31. There's 08. And our last chance. Come on, be a winner. 7 or 8. No, it's 4. So, no luck for green there in game 1. Can red take advantage? Well, our winning numbers are the number 13. Come on, be lucky for us. Next to 23. Bit of a better spread this time, but there's 09. Not going to win there. Not going to win with 12. 1 away from 13. There's 04. There's 21. We're looking for 23. There's 01. Miles away. We're not going to win with 31. The wrong way round. There's 1 and 6 for 16. 3 away. Can we find 13 here? Come on, be lucky for us. No, it's the number 11. So nothing doing for red either. Still all square after game 1, but can it pull ahead in game 2? Can we beat the number 16? No, they've got 18. Then we've got 14 even lower. And look, they've beaten us by 17. So let's see if green can do any better. In row 1, we've got 21. And then in row 2, it's 20. So start with the lower number. No, they've beaten us by 2. What about 21? Is that a winner? No, they've beaten us by 5. So can we get a win on green in game 3? We are looking for a cloud and we get a sun. Well, they go together, don't they? There's a holiday next to a watch. So can red make a move in game 3 and pull ahead? First up, we have got a golden key next to a yacht. Then we've got a amethyst. Can we find an amethyst here? No, we've got a cloud. So it all comes down to this for red. Can we find 3 identical symbols in a row? We've got a ruby next to a roll of cash. There's a camera next to a money tree. Then we've got a VIP sign next to a VIP sign. So we could get a winner on row 3. There's a chest and a bike. What about on the right hand side of the card? We've got a camera and a money tree. There's a golden nugget next to a roll of cash. Then we've got a bike next to rings. And in row 8, we've got a purse next to a purse. So we've got the 2 chances to win. Can we get a purse here? No, it's a present. What about the VIP sign in row 3? Yes, we can. We've got ourselves a winner. Brilliant. That's put red in the lead in our clash for cash. We'll find out how much it's worth soon, but can green respond with a win of its own? Well, in row 1, we have got a present next to a house. Then we've got rings and a rings, so we could get a win there on row 2. There's a roll of cash and a chest. Then we've got a camera and a money tree. In row 5, it's a present next to a golden nugget. Then we've got a purse and a bike, so we won't win there. Right, there's the purse we need in the row above, next to a golden cup. And our last chance to win on this side of the card is a pocket watch next to a rainbow. So can we find another pair of rings here to make it 2 all? No, we've got a bike. So green's drawn a blank, which means red takes the duel. So it's now 2-1 as we head into the final round. And let's give green the chance to see if our final red's got any more in the tank. Can it go back to back? So our winning numbers are 23 and the number 12. Will we find them? There's 22, 1 away from 23. There's 17, 5 away from 12. We won't win with 06, so we won't win with 09. Then we've got 31, not a winner. Can we get 23 here? No, we've got 6, 3 away. There's the number 11. We needed 12. And there's 32. So no winning game 1. But what about game 2? Have we got a bigger number? So 21. What have they got? 25. Beaten us by 4. What about 23? Is it a winner? No, they've got 26. So can we find 2 identical symbols in game 3? There's an amethyst and a watch. Then we've got a sun and a case. So it all comes down to game 4. Can we find 3 identical symbols in a row? We've got a roll of cash and a roll of cash. So that could give us a back-to-back win. There's a pair of rings and a money tree. Then we've got a golden nugget and a ruby. And there's a rainbow next to a house. So in row 5, we've got the rainbow that we needed in row 4. Next to a purse. Then we've got a present and a house. Then in row 7, it's a present next to a pocket watch. And our last chance on row 8, that's a chest next to a chest. No way. Goodness, if we find another chest there, it'll have come full circle. So what about the roll of cash then? Have we got another one here? No, it's a nugget. What about the chest? Come on, come on. No, it's a golden cup. So the classic red's done all it can. Can green pull it back level with our final card? Well, if you've enjoyed the battle so far, make sure you've hit like. And if you're not already subscribed, tap that button so you don't miss the next time we clash for cash. Right then, can green do it? So our winning numbers are unlucky 13 next to 26. And we've got 14, 1 away. There's 31. There's 01. There's 18, 5 away. Then we've got 23. Right, we're 3 away again for 26. There's 09. There's 27, 1 away in the other direction. And our last chance, that's 17. So can we find a winning number in game 2? We haven't got a win here yet, have we? So 22, what have they got? 25. And then we've got 23 next to 27. What about game 3? We've got a wallet next to a vault. Then we've got a holiday next to a pot of gold. So it's all come down to this for green. Can we find 3 identical symbols in a row? There's a VIP and a nugget. Then we've got a ruby and a bike. There's a roll of cash next to a roll of a cash. So we've got a chance there. There's a rainbow and the VIP sign. Then we've got a money tree and a money tree. So 2 chances to win now. There's a chest and a chest. Make that 3. Then we've got a pocket watch and a purse. Then we've got a house and a house. Wow, make that 4 chances to win. So are we going to find a roll of cash here? No, it's a nugget. Can we find a money tree? No, it's a ruby. Is this card just going to be one big tease? It looks like it could be. Can we get a house here? No, it's a pair of rings. Wow, what a tease. That's just cruel. So the final score is 2-1 to the £2 million red, but green could still win our Clash for Cash if the row of chests on card 23 are stuffed with enough cash to beat the combined total from our two reds. So let's find out. How much are we winning for the number match on card 31? Right, there's the little zeros. It's £5. And what about the VIP signs on card 5? Do they have a very important prize waiting for us? There's a little zeros again. Yeah, here's another £5. So the grand total of 10 quid for the £2 million red. Can these chests pull victory out of the jaws of defeat for the £2 million green? I wonder how much they are worth. Right, there's the little zeros. What have we got this side? Ah, is that wider than a fiver? Is it going to be a draw? There's the little zeros. No, it is £5, so it's ducked it. Our Clash for Cash victor is the £2 million red. So, all up, out of 40 quid in play, we won back just 3 refunds. Wow, all that effort. Well, that's how the story's played out today, but as we know, scratch cards are completely random. Tried again with a different batch, and the result could easily go the other way. Though, to be honest, it couldn't really go much worse, could it? If you're up for a battle of another kind, check out how I got on when things got personal. It's me versus my unluckiest cards from the summer. One of us came away more bruised than the other. You'll find out which when you watch. Right, until next time, thanks for watching and play safe.